What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about Joel Embiid and what in the hell is he thinking. I'm shooting a different format today. You usually see me do these talk head videos, but today I'm going to do more of a visual video layover style and see how y'all like that. So let's get into the video. Today I'm going to be talking about Joel Embiid. Embiid recently hushed the Philadelphia crowd in a game twice. After the game, he tried to walk it back a little and say he was talking to himself. But if you read his lips, you know he wasn't talking to himself. He also said he doesn't care how it looks, but I got news for you, Embiid. Philadelphia is not a city you want on your bad side. The Philadelphia market is a tough one. They are ride or die when their players give 100%, but are ruthless and brutal if they don't. They are one tough crowd to please, and so I would tell you tread lightly. The Sixers have been such a disappointment this season that even players like Draymond Green have chimed in on it, and guys like Shaq and Barkley have both flat out called him out, as well as Reggie Miller during the game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the 76ers.
Yeah, the difference between Giannis and Embiid is force. Giannis is playing with force, and Embiid is playing SOF capital T. Right here, I'm saying, you know what? I'm not shooting no jumpers. I'm going right at you, and look. I'm just going at you right now. I'm taking it to your chest. You 7 foot, so am I, but you're still too little. Jump hook him to death. And right here on the other end, he's not playing with force. He's looking for the foul. He has a little Band-Aid on his little hand. He wants the ref to call it foul.
Shaq called him soft, and Barkley said he was disappointed as someone who has played for the Sixers and roots for them. Even his own teammate, Al Horford, hinted at problems the team is having.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff going on in our locker room. We'll keep that internal.
Embiid is starting to look like the lazy, careless young player who the Sixers had concerns about making the face of their franchise and relying on. To make matters even worse, Embiid's response to all of this was to say on social media, "You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain," which then prompted Jimmy Butler to say, and I quote, "I know a place where villains are welcome," in reference to his current team in the Miami Heat. This leads me to ask the questions. Should the Sixers trade Joel Embiid? Leave your comments below and let me know if you think the Sixers should trade him or if Embiid should stay and make things right. I wanted to discuss what he's been doing currently in order to get to his past. So let's talk about Embiid's past. A past riddled with injuries and inconsistencies. Joel Embiid was drafted by the Sixers in 2014. At the time, the Sixers were known to have been tanking on purpose to try to stack up draft picks and talent in an attempt to rebuild their team and revitalize their organization and city. Embiid was drafted as the third pick in that year's draft, even though he had suffered an injury during his time in Kansas, which would cause him to miss the entire first season of his NBA career. To make matters worse, Joel Embiid suffered a setback in his rehab, which would also cause him to miss the entire 2015-16 season and would lead the Sixers organizations to worry because, quote, Embiid's lax approach to his rehab and the circumstances surrounding the second foot surgery he needed this past summer, which appears like it will cost him the entire 2015-2016 season, has caused the organization much anxiety. Embiid would not play his first season or his second season, but once he did play, he caught the attention of the media with his play and was quickly discussed as the potential Rookie of the Year, even though he ended up playing only 31 games that season. This sounds very familiar to what we are seeing with Zion Williamson this season, where he has missed a ton of games, but the moment he started playing, discussions of John Moran being the Rookie of the Year changed to, can Zion Williamson win the Rookie of the Year award? Anyways, back to Embiid. We fast forward to this season where he has not looked nowhere near how he did last season. Last season he averaged 27.5 points per game, 13.6 rebounds with 1.9 blocks. In other words, 28, 14, and 2 while playing a career-high 64 games. He was a top 10 MVP candidate and was a couple of bounces away from reaching the Eastern Conference Finals. Everything seemed to be trending in the right direction and his potential was at an all-time high. Then this season began. So far this season, Embiid is averaging 22.8 points per game, 12 rebounds on 1.4 blocks, while playing 38 games and missing 16 games. Embiid seems to be returning to that guy who seemed to lack discipline, whether it's his dieting or lack of his conditioning. For that reason, and the fact that every time Joel Embiid is injured, the Sixers look like a different team with much better ball movement, and Simmons seems to transform himself into the guy we saw in college who dominated at his position, I think the Sixers should look to trade Embiid. I would work on getting him healthy and get his stock back up so you can get a great return for him. I have to say that I'm personally losing respect for Embiid. He is a big body who is actually very athletic when healthy, but too often I see Embiid shooting long jumpers or shooting three-point shots when he has the ability to do this. Some have said that Embiid must be out of shape, to which I say true, but that's his fault. Embiid continues to have issues with conditioning and his weight, which leads him to not be in the best basketball shape in order to dominate like he should. The other issue is that for years, Philadelphia has just been a team who went through the process, and once they actually looked good last season, expectations went through the roof, and Embiid is having a hard time living up to those expectations. I feel like Embiid is too comfortable and does not have the drive to dominate like he should, and it rubs me the wrong way. He can become the best player in the NBA if he put the work in like Giannis or LeBron do to take care of their body. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. If you like the format where I do videos with more highlights and less head footage of myself talking, let me know in the comment section. I intend to do different kind of videos ranging from reaction to historical videos to current events. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and click the notification bell. Like and share the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.